my room before I made it fancy. I love being fancy. My favorite color is fuchsia, and that's a fancy word of saying purple. I like to write my name with a pen that has a plume. That's a fancy way of saying feather. I can't wait to learn French because everything in French sounds so fancy, but they surrender. Nobody in my family is fancy at all. They never even ask for sprinkles. There's a lot they don't understand. Lace trim socks do help me play soccer. Sandwiches definitely taste better when you stick in frilly toothpicks. A princess is supposed to keep her tiara on. That's a fancy girl to do. I asked my doll Maribel. Her full name is Maribel Lavina Chandelier.
This is Fancy Nancy, and this is your doll.
Yeah. Then I get an idea that is stupendous. That's a fancy word for great. Maybe I can teach my family how to be fancy. I make an ad and stick it on the fridge. Soon there's a knock on my door. My family saw the ad. They want to get started right away. The trouble is my family doesn't own any fancy clothes. That's okay. I will find, what is it, that fancy word? Oh yes, some accessories.
And a fancy rock, and who's this?
Yeah.
That's yucky.
Hey, what type of shoes are those?
Red.
Oh, they're red shoes, yeah. Those like the ballet slippers?
Yeah, like these.
Yeah. Just like the shoes you wear in dance class.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ooh la la, my family is posh. That's a fancy word for fancy. My mom twirls in front of the mirror. Why don't we go somewhere fancy tonight? How about dinner at the King's Crown, Dad suggests. Wow, my parents are acting fancier already. May I escort you lovely ladies outside? The limousine is waiting. My dad is our chauffeur. That's a fancy word for driver. When we arrive at the King's Crown, everybody looks up and probably thinks we're movie stars. I'm so proud of my whole family. They eat with their pinkies up and call each other darling. For dessert, let's have parfaits, my mom says. That's French for ice cream sundaes. Amazing! My mother knows French. When our parfaits are ready, I curtsy and say merci.
I like stuff.
I carry the tray like a fancy waiter. Oops, I trip and slip. The tray does a double dip. I don't feel fancy anymore. I want to go home. After I get all cleaned up and I put my dressing gown on, there are fancy words for bathrobe. I feel much better. I'm ready for a parfait. I tell my parents, thank you for being fancy tonight. I love you, my dad says. I love you, my mommy says. And all I say back is, I love you. Because there isn't a fancy or a better word or way of saying that. Because it's just right. The end. Huh? You got plenty of milk.
Let's drink it.
Yes, you can drink it.